Now from downtown Cleveland, MLB The Show has baseball from Progressive Field. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Chicago White Sox and the Cleveland Indians. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Well, you know, I always think pitching and defense are keys to success in the long run. As we take a look at their arms, I see a lot of reason for optimism. A lot can happen over the course of the season, but if these guys stay healthy and pitch to their abilities, they should be in pretty good shape.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2017 Cleveland Indians.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who'll get the starting assignment here in this home opener. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. H, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, the first thing I look around in afternoon games to see what kind of shadows might you have to deal with. That's the challenge of the afternoon game, and it looks like they may creep into this ballpark. So we'll wait and see as this game progresses how the shadows are going to affect it.
Matt Bush gets the ball for the opener in front of these hometown fans. Harold, what do you got?
Well, Matt, he got his season off to a pretty good start. He got a win his last outing, his first outing of the year, and now he's going for number 2. Let's see if he can back it up with back-to-back good performances. All right, here's how the Indians line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. The catcher's the key guy here. He does such a great job of blocking, directing traffic, but the biggest thing he does so well, the throws from the outfield, catching it and applying the tag. He's the leader of this defense.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. He will lead this one off today.
The White Sox, shortstop, number 7.
First pitch of the ball game is swung on and missed, and that's how we'll get things started this afternoon. Harold, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Well, Matt, it's nice to wake up in a day game and know your ace is going to be on the mound. It's just one of those win days. Seems like you got to the park early, and before you know it, the game's going to be over and you're going to have a W.
One and two now as this catches the outer half. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Here's a high foul ball as it finds a lucky fan in the upper deck for a souvenir.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Throw too late, and he's on with an infield single to open up the ball game.
Well, I wanted to see how he might respond to a little adversity, but I wasn't expecting it to happen after the first guy leads off with a leadoff hit. Now he's in a stretch. Let's see if he's able to get through the rest of the inning. Maybe get a double play, a pop fly. We'll see how this unfolds.
Here's Melky Cabrera as he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And a dive, but he's back in there. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Looks at a changeup on the inside corner for a strike. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's one away.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Jose Abreu is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That was an interesting pitch, Matt. Look, we're in a double play situation, and everybody knows he's got that hard sinker. Get that ground ball, maybe get a double play. But he didn't throw it. He just threw a fastball. I don't know what he's doing right now, but he got it in there for a strike.
Comes set, and the 0-1. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Runners on first with 1 down. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. White Sox nothing. Indians coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's coming off a game in which he had 4 hits, including a home run. I saw him during batting practice. He was smiling and he was feeling good about himself. The confidence was just oozing out of him.
Miguel Gonzalez, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he's going to have his rough outings from time to time. ERA last year just a little under 4. But the thing about it is he's going to take the ball. Give me the ball. I'm going to take my knocks, but I'm going to keep you in the game, and that's what I'm looking for him to do in this ball game. Keep him in the game, give him a chance to win. Well, let's take a look at the White Sox defense brought to you by Majestic. And I'm looking down at third base at the Todd father. Todd Frazier, yeah, the Little League superstar from the '98 World Series when he was the MVP and led his team from Toms River. He's matured now to a Major League All-Star third baseman. Really impressive resume.
Stepping in, Willie Mays. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Willie Mays.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Harold, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in.
Meanwhile now, this is a fair ball down the line in left, and that ought to be good for extra bases. But the feed to the second baseman is a wide one.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
In now, number 15. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were two stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
The 2-0 on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, that looked like a good pitch to hit right there. I thought he might be swinging 2-0, but that's what makes him such a good hitter. He's really zeroing in on his spot. He got the fastball he's looking for, but it wasn't in the location.
Here's the 2-1. Now a half swing here on the pitch inside, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the home plate umpire. Strike two. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
Standing in now, Jake Taylor, little dribbler down the line. That rolls foul for strike one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And that misses 1-1. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Matt, you know, Dixon's interesting. I've seen a lot of pitchers complain because he's a hitter's umpire. He's really tight on the corners. You got to basically put the ball in the middle of the plate to get that call. Pitchers can't stand it. Hitters love him.
Here it comes on 1-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One out and a runner on second base. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And there's ball four as this one gets away a bit.
I'm sure the manager's fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now in the box, Roger Doran. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower, ball one.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry, so expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
To first, Gonzalez, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at first and third, one away. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Striding into the box, number 22. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
Well, I like that, taking that strike right there. Look, he's already walked a couple guys early. He's not throwing the ball consistently in the zone. You have to be patient and make him work.
Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Now a swing and a fly ball. Would have been a grand slam. Instead, it's a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Hit hard to third. Frazier is there. There's one. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat. But that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Before the first pitch, a check at first. And the runner back easily. Into the box now, Lee Van Dyke, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here's the 1-0. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Now a move over to first. Runner's back. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. A high fastball is in there.
I love how aggressive he is. He's just attacking the zone with the fastball. Here it is. Now he's at 1-2 count, and really he can go anywhere he wants now.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner will get back standing. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Here's Todd Frazier now, and he has not gotten off to the start he had hoped for with the bat. It's been a real struggle for him out of the gate. First pitch of the at-bat. And that slider's almost in the dirt. That's inside. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Here comes the 3-1 pitch. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. And another foul ball. The next 3-2. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Yeah, and as a starter, the last thing you want to do is let a team answer when your guys just scored a run for you. So he's thinking ground ball right here to try to get a double play and end this threat.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. He's set. Here it comes. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. From the stretch. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Man, I don't know if they want any part of him. 2 pitches away. I know he's sitting 2-0 now. This will tell us a lot. Will he come in now, or will he continue to stay away?
Here he comes on 2-0. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Nobody out, runner on first. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Looped out towards short. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Cleveland's out in front, 1-0. Digging in, Donnie Larson. These two have not faced each other at the major league level.
Donnie Larson.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just a bit high. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
And he misses again, ball 3. Sammy Huffman, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, but this is back into the seats, a foul ball. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Smoke toward third. And they will not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You want to talk about speed? Watch him here on this isolation replay. Is he flying or what? I love how smooth he runs, and he just bursted down the line.
Stepping into the box, Sammy Huffman. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
When it's raining out there and you're trying to reach back and throw a fastball, it's very easy to lose grip on the baseball. You have to focus that much more and make sure you're keeping the moisture off your fingertips in between pitches.
And he finds his spot there, 1-1.
There's 2 pitches in a row, Matt, that were away. If this is any indication how he's going to pitch him the rest of that bat, he's saying you're going to beat me the other way. Nothing inside for him to pull. If you want to hit it, take it the other way.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. A runner at second, nobody out. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Well, we've mentioned the conditions aren't ideal with the rain coming down, and that can make every play a little bit of an adventure. You really have to concentrate, and he did there to haul it down.
Now to the plate, Dale Tomlinson. And he's been swinging the bat really well in April. He's got that average up over 350 to start the new season. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. First pitch changeup chopped foul right at the plate for the first strike. Here comes the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Runner at second here with 1 man out. squared that one up just a little late.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Here it comes on 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
1-2, here it comes. Curveball that time, not even close.
Well, that's great discipline. He's clearly sticking with his plan. Those 2 balls were down. He's thinking to himself, make him get it up before I swing. Get it off the knees.
Pitch is piling up, 44, and he's not clear of the second yet. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
I like that. Show him the curveball and then try to sneak that low 90s fastball by him. It's going to look faster coming off those breaking pitches.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Center fielder number 00.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Willie Mays. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Garcia has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia, and it's been a good start to the current campaign with the average up over 300 so far. Here comes the pitch for Garcia, and that pitch catches the inside corner. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Nope, outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2 one more time. Down the third baseline. Doran fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting 8th, center fielder Jacob May.
So striding in, Jacob May. He was 1 for 3 in the ball game back on Sunday. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Now that's a Gold Glove caliber play there.
You got that right, man. There is a lot of moving parts on that barehanded play, and it is a thing of beauty when everything comes together just like it did. You can bet he'll be watching this one again after the game.
Into the box, Carlos Sanchez. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball here that's taken for ball two.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
This is a good at bat so far here with 2 away. If you're going to go down 1, 2, 3, at least make the guy work for it. He's doing that, and he's even gotten himself into a good hitter's count now.
Little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And a diving try in left, but he can't come up with it. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Tim Anderson, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball one. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Here it comes on 1-1. Just a tick behind for a strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Throw won't get him at first. An infield single, and it's 1st and 3rd now. So stepping in, Melky Cabrera, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at 3rd. From the stretch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Well, he's really peppering the zone right there, going up in the zone. I wonder if he stays there the whole time. Usually you'll see that with 2 strikes, not with no strikes.
Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled toward the third base dugout, but this will get back into the seats out of play. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Throw on to first, and the White Sox come up with nothing as the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple. It remains 1-0. Striding in once again, number 15. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Shortstop, number 15.
Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
And he makes good contact there, but this is going to find the stands foul down the right field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The 1-2 pitch. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Digging in to try it again, Jake Taylor. First pitch of the at-bat. Runner goes for second. Pitch is a cold strike to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Comes set with the 0-1. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Working for the punch out and the offering. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Just missed on that changeup. I like that pitch right there. You got 2 strikes on him. Throw that changeup and see if he chases it. That time he laid off, but hey, good idea.
One and two. Here it comes. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roger Doran. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're only in the third inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 0-1. He saws him off with that one. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Another 0-2 coming. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball one.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. 22. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
In now, number 22. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. From the stretch. Fastball hit on the ground is short.
Anderson picks it up.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Indians leave one. They lead it 1-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Jose Abreu is ready to start out the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Hey, good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
Here's the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. And now a pitch on the way. Right side hit hard, and that is through into right field for a single.
Well, sometimes you make the perfect pitch and you still give up a base hit. That ball's down, and he just scooped it out and drove it through the infield.
Frazier.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He drew a base on balls his first time up. First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A runner at first with no outs here. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Here's the 1-2. And he takes strike three called on the fastball. One gone.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Here's the catcher Giovanni Soto now, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. One 0 count. Here it is. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And there's ball 2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1 on a good pitch there. Had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, that was a tough pitch to lay off of. He took this hack at that slider. He thought it was going to be over the plate, and it just kept running away.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another chance? Tyler Saladino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Now another 2-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Here comes the payoff pitch. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. White Sox leave 1. They're down 1-0. Settling in now, Lee Van Dyke comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Number 16.
Into the windup and the pitch. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at. The windup and the 0-1. Hard hit ball to second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. He'll get it into second. And this will wind up a closer play than I thought, but he's in there with 2 bases.
Well, Matt, that's the 6th game. He's got a base hit in now. You got to start a streak somewhere. I start paying attention about 6 games. He's swinging the bat pretty good.
Coming to the plate now, Donnie Larson. From the belt, kicks and deals. Fastball off the plate away for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. And this one's tapped fouled at home plate. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. May calls for it. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. The relay throw, and he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with 1 gone.
Designated hitter, Sammy Huffman.
So coming to the plate, Sammy Huffman. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball in there for a called strike.
You know, Matt, he's having great success, but I can't say it's because of the first pitch strike. Now, that's over 60% of the time he's throwing that for a strike, but usually to have this kind of success, you would think the ratio would be much higher.
The 0-1. Ooh, good changeup, just missed inside. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it. I just wonder if they're going to make an adjustment as the game continues.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Frazier is there for it. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Dale Tomlinson.
Into the box, Dale Tomlinson. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Ready with the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Tribe, but they're up 1-0. So here is Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. One and one. Here it comes. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. High pop up. Number 22 is there for it. Stepping into the box, Jacob May. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And a ball, 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change.
He hasn't used that pitch much this game. That's one he's been working on in the bullpen, and now he's brought it into the game. If he's able to incorporate that in his stuff, look out.
And he takes ball two, and it's 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
On its way is pitch number 75. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
This is one of those rare hitters counts we've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now here's the pitch. And a foul pop behind the plate. The payoff pitch one more time. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four.
He's going to be pretty upset with himself about that 3-2 pitch. All you want to do in that count is make a competitive pitch, but that one wasn't even sniffing the zone, and he let him get away.
In now, Carlos Sanchez. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
Obviously not where he wanted that curveball to end up, but I guess it fooled him enough to get the swing and miss.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. To the bag, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Here's the 1-1 pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball two. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. Runner at first here, one man out. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. In there, 0-1.
Matt, I don't know if you know this, but less than 60% of his first pitches have been for a strike, and he's still having a good game. I don't know what he's doing. They just haven't been able to figure him out.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is one pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far.
In the dirt here. Ready with the 2-2. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A man left for the White Sox. They trail this one 1-0. Ready once again, Willie Mays. He'll look to light a
Leading
spark
off
under
with a
this
try.
lineup that hasn't found the
Center fielder,
scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Mays.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Scorched to third. Right to Frazier. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Now batting, number 15.
Ready for another shot now. Number 15 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. And a fastball just below the knees. Ball one. Here it comes. 1-0. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0. 3-0 now.
Falling behind 3-0 to the wrong guy right here. You don't want to mess around with him. You know he's going to have the green light. If you throw one inside, he still might turn and burn.
Ruled a strike on the outside corner. 3-1. One out, nobody on. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, that's the sixth game he's hit in. He's swinging the bat pretty good now. That's a 6-game streak. You got to start somewhere. Pay attention, people. He's getting hot.
Digging in once again, Jake Taylor. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Here's the first pitch to him. Drilled on the ground to short. Anderson scoops it up. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Roger Doran.
Now at the plate, Roger Doran. 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Comes set. Now the pitch. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Dives and he hangs on for the out. Wow. Both teams battling the elements thus far, but we've got a tight game through 5. We're back to Progressive Field after this. Here's Melky Cabrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Left fielder.
Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding them on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouled that breaking ball off a little bit early. Timing not quite there. Had a fastball to pitch before. He just got out in front of that breaking ball.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Outside.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Wow, I'm not sure if he was looking past this guy to the slugger coming up or just lost focus. But now the big bat steps to the plate with a great RBI opportunity.
So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch, here's the pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
0-1, here it comes. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Again, he sends it out of play.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a good 2-strike swing here as he's been fighting off some tough pitches, but the count will remain at 0-2. Now another 0-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Standing in now, Todd Frazier, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. This ball will be chopped foul. Ready with the 0-2. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss. He offered it a ball way outside the strike zone for out number 2.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Giovanni Soto, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. 2 out with the man at first. Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
2-1. Here it is. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Tomlinson moves over. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. White Sox leave 1. They still trail 1-0. Ready once again, number 22. He's got an RBI despite an 0 for 2 effort to this point.
22.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. Ready with another 2-2. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Lee Van Dyke.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Lee Van Dyke. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, he hasn't been as efficient as he'd like to be. He's already in the 6th inning, though. That's the one positive, but this is a lot of pitches for the 6th inning.
Pitch number 100 on its way. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time.
The batter, second baseman, Donnie Larson.
Ready for another shot now. Donnie Larson, a hit in 2 tries so far. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Here's a swing and a high pop up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. Soto is right there, and that will retire the side. Down in order go the Tribe, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Cleveland, 7th inning coming up with the Indians on top. But before we get any further, let's check out our game summary for the first 6 innings. And here's Tyler Saladino. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. And this is popped foul off to the right and back into the seats. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
Looked like he was trying to work in a front door curveball there, but it seemed like it popped out of his hand a little early, causing it to miss inside.
Set to deliver on 2-1. Tap down the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And he comes back with one down and in for ball 3.
Well, he's been throwing the ball pretty well so far, but right here, 3 balls to the leadoff guy to maybe get them a chance to get them going. He's just got to come back, make them swing the bat. I'd rather see him earn his way on the base by swinging the bat instead of a walk.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
Into the box, Avisail Garcia, as he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up on the backhand. To second for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Well, they got the tying run on base, but 1 ground ball later, and it's gone. He's going to be frustrated with himself after that.
Stepping in now, Jacob May, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1.
That fastball really got away from him there. That's kind of a red flag for me that he's starting to tire or wear down a little bit. The first thing that goes is location, and then your mechanics. We'll see if this continues.
2 out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Ground ball left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So the 2-out base hit in the top of the inning is still alive.
That's just a great baseball play. The pitcher executed his pitch, but the hitter was better, stayed with it, got a ball down, and drove it through.
In now, Carlos Sanchez. In the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, this inning was looking routine, and then with 1 base hit and a wild pitch later, things are looking a lot different. Now a base hit scores a run, got to reset on the mound and make some good pitches here.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled straight back.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with a fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. Stretch time here at Progressive Field. The Indians on top, 1-0. Zach Putnam gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Zach Putnam.
Digging in once again, Sammy Huffman. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Sammy Huffman.
And oh, look out, as the cutter ran way in and just about drilled him.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him into the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
And that one stayed up a little high.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul. 2-1. And he gets a piece there and chops it foul at home plate as the count moves to 2-2 now. He's set, and the 2-2 pitch. Third foul ball in a row, and this is turning into a pretty good at bat. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And some stirring now in the White Sox bullpen as it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing. Into the box now, Dale Tomlinson, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0 delivery. Now it's 2-0.
He has full intentions of jamming this guy. Back-to-back cutters right in on the hands. He does not want him to get extended.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. May is after it. 2 gone.
Up next for Cleveland, center fielder Willie Mays.
Digging in to try it again, Willie Mays. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. And now a pitch on the way. Out in front of a fastball as this is ripped down the left field line. That's going to be a fair ball. The relay, and that is where the wheels pay off as he's able to make it into second with a hustle double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
Into the box, number 15, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. Here's the 0-1 pitch. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he is safe at third as he moves up on what's likely to be ruled a wild pitch.
Well, some would say no harm done with that wild pitch, right? But I disagree. The runner's now 90 feet away from scoring, an infield single, a booted ball, and he crosses the plate. That might not be the case if he were still on second.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hitters count now. Here's the 2-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that is power. You want to challenge me? I'm going to give him a big swing. That was the big swing right there. I loved it.
Set to deal on 2-2. Now a swing and a miss, and that pitch wound up hitting him. But it won't matter as the side is retired. Indians leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Ready for another chance? Tim Anderson. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Here it comes on 0-2. Curveball that time, not even close.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. Pitching certainly has been on display in this one. And there's the evidence of it right there. 1-0 our score, as there are an awful lot of zeros on that line score to this point. Here's Melky Cabrera, and his dominance continues on the mound, but it seems like he might be running on adrenaline only at this point.
Yeah, he's been so great in this one. You want to see him finish what he started, but you also have to start worrying about things like injuries. He's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, and some guys are just more capable of that than others, but not a lot of good things tend to happen when you've worked as hard as he has in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball yanked down the right field line. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, come on, man. 8th inning. He was getting me nervous. This looked like this might be his last at bat and his last opportunity.
Here comes the Indians manager to make that slow trip to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first.
Your
Seth
attention, please.
Lindstrom
Now
will come
pitching
on
for
and
the
make his
Indians,
4th appearance in
number
this
26,
campaign.
Seth Lindstrom.
Time called here, as with the potential tying
Number
run
28,
aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed
Garcia.
out there. Quick check on that tying run at first. And a dive, but he's back. So here's the slugging first baseman Jose Abreu now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And he'll snap one over to first. And they got him.
Decisions like that have to be made knowing who you've got at the plate. This guy can put one over the fence no problem, so that wasn't very smart baseball.
Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. A fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. The at-bat's almost over.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. One-two pitch is a bit high, and he's back to even at 2-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Chopped foul over towards the dugout. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Indians lead it 1-0. Leury Garcia will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Number 28, Leury Garcia.
Striding in once again, Jake Taylor. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
Jake Taylor.
First offering on its way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. And he misses again. 2-0.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of movement, it is really hard to hit. No wonder he swung and missed.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. Roger Doran will be next. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roger Doran. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Here it comes. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's a look over to first, and he's back in standing. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Hit hard to the right side, but foul, so we'll see if he can straighten that out. He'll try again. 1-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
The 1-2 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Well, this is just one of those grinder at bats right here. He worked the count even to 2-2, and he's made him throw a lot of pitches.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one on to first to complete the double play.
Made him throw a lot of pitches in that at bat, but he'll take the double play as a trade-off for sure.
So striding forward now, number 22. 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. The pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. Now here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, right here, this is what you live for. When you know you got a great hitter behind you, you're getting a good count. He's in a count right here, and just look for your pitch. You know they got to come after you.
Set to deliver on 3-0. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Standing in, Lee Van Dyke. First things first, here's the throw over. Don't want to forget about him. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And he just manages to get his hand in. He's set. Here it comes. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. One-0 count. Here it is. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Hit on the ground out to short. Anderson brings it in. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back to Progressive Field in just a moment. Sammy Rhodes comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Sammy Rhodes.
Here's Todd Frazier now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0. Now here's the pitch. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Moving under it, Van Dyke. 1 out.
The catcher, number 18, Giovanni Soto.
Here's the catcher, Giovanni Soto now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. Fouled back. Bases are empty. 1 man out. got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career major league strikeout.
Well, Matt, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to end up being a solid one. All the best pitchers at this level have at least one pitch that they can go into in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
And here's Tyler Saladino as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here it comes, 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Pitch on the way. Boy, good bite on the slider, and it just missed inside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Right over the middle, knee high. Set. Here's the 3-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. A packed house. 43,515 on their feet in Cleveland. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. One strike. Another full count pitch home. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final score. Matt Bush earns the win, his second, as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Miguel Gonzalez is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Sammy Rhodes hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Cleveland Indians. 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the White Sox, no runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes. This afternoon's paid attendance at Progressive Field, 43,345. The Indians thank you for your continued support and remind you, please drive home safely.